Good morning, everyone. It is October the 9th. It is about 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm on the road. I'm doing a 45-month road trip. As I mentioned in a previous video, I was up in Nova Scotia for 7 days and thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm going to continue doing these videos the best I can. Today, this video is going to be about what is happening over in the Middle East between Israel, the United States, and Hamas / Palestinians. This so-called peace deal that the POTUS, that is the President of the United States, seems to think that is a done deal when it really isn't. And in my view, there will be no peace in that region. It is possible that there'll be big ceremonies and celebrations, and the President of the United States, this is all about him anyway. It's what he's going after is the prize of the Nobel Peace Prize. This is all about him. I don't think he can care less about the Palestinian people and the devastation that has occurred over in Gaza. The man has no compassion. He can't even fake or pretend that he has compassion for people. And another reason why I don't believe that there's going to be peace over there is because of prophecy. And also, the devil cannot be trusted. Bibi Netanyahu, Donald Trump, they can't be trusted. And I don't really believe that Hamas and the Palestinian people trust him either. And what is missing in all this, what I'm gathering and what I'm seeing out the news, is chatter from Israel a little bit, but most of it is coming out of the camp of the United States. And nothing from Hamas, those third-party stuff, and that the other Arab nations, Turkey and Saudi Arabia and some of the others, are on board with this. But we are not hearing from the people who are impacted, who were and are impacted by the devastation and the killing of the Palestinian people. What the news media keeps going back to is October the 7th. That is not when all of this began. And see, that in itself shows that they're liars. It's all about smoke and mirrors. It's all about the narrative. October the 7th is not when all of this began. The occupation of someone else's lands by an invader, namely Israel being that invader, occurred long before October the 7th. We're talking, what, some 70 to 78 years, I believe, prior to October the 7th. So that, they ignore that. I'm referring, the they is the legacy media, who just refuses to go there. Shows the lies and the deception that they're attempting to perpetrate upon the world. I don't get my news from U.S. legacy media, CNN, Fox News, CBS, ABC, and all the rest, because it's almost as if they're paid for, that someone else is controlling them, and they just refuse to go before October the 7th. And they don't really paint an accurate picture of the devastation, the murder perpetrated upon the Palestinian people via Israel and the United States, because the United States is complicit in that as well. And now all of a sudden they want a peace deal. That doesn't make sense. What this is all about Donald Trump trying to go after that Nobel Peace Prize so he can pat himself on the back and get praise from others. And even now, this morning, when I turned on one of the legacy media stations just to see what the chatter is about, this is CNN, they're heaping praise upon Donald Trump. It's amazing how this man is able to deceive and trick the masses. He's done it before. Why would he stop doing that? See, the devil is clever. And I'm not buying it. And I'm going to sit back with a bag of popcorn and see how this plays out. And you will see there will be no peace in the Middle East. There will be no lasting peace. And even the peace deal, if one is signed, it will not be honored, because Israel, true to form, will do something underhanded and blame it on Hamas, saying Hamas broke the deal, to give them excuse to go in there and continue devastating with the devastation. And what's left? That's the thing. What's left? And what is not being talked about, and this is very concerning, is when Donald Trump says build up Gaza, for who? For him? He doesn't do anything for free. And who's going to pay for that? United States? Our tax dollars? Donald Trump is a businessman. This is not being talked about. Now, he alluded to something about turning that region into a resort. For who? Rich white folks? Rich Arabs? Rich Jews? And what about the Palestinian people? They're going to be the persons inside that big Gaza resort, working in the kitchens and mopping the floors and cleaning toilets? It's insulting. I would love to see what's in this for the Palestinian people, because that is their land. That land does not belong to what is called Israel. I don't believe that this invader is truly Israel, scripturally. They came in from the outside, saying they've returned. They haven't returned. They were never there in the first place. That's like the United States, when the European came to what is now called the United States of America. You know, America is a big place, North America and South America. And but that's why I say the United States of America. So you had the Europeans come from another land and claim a land that's not theirs. That's the exact same thing that happened over there in the Middle East. An invader came in, and a people was already there, living peacefully, not bothering anyone, and coming in and claiming their land. I know white folks, white Americans to this very day, who really believe that they are the indigenous people to the land that is called the United States of America. They are indigenous. They are indigenous because in their minds, in their twisted minds, that they took something by force and by deceit, it's now theirs. And then to look at what's built up on it today, yeah, it's a very easy thing to say, well, yeah, look what we did. You didn't do that. The people who enslaved, the people that you enslaved built all this up. And you benefited off free labor, is what you've done. The devil cannot be trusted. There will be no peace in the Middle East.